If you're waiting for motivation, you're already losing. Motivation is a visitor. It shows up late, leaves early, and never explains itself. Discipline is different. Discipline isn't being strong. Discipline is removing the decision, so the action happens even when your emotions don't cooperate. Today, you'll get 7 systems to build discipline without relying on mood. No hype, no slogans, just practical design. How to make the right action the default. If you apply even one system, you'll feel the difference within 24 hours. Here's the problem. Most people treat discipline like a personality trait. Like you either have it or you don't. But discipline is not a trait. It's an outcome of structure. When structure is weak, you need willpower. When structure is strong, discipline becomes automatic. Think of your day like a machine. Inputs create outputs. If the inputs are chaos, notifications, bad sleep, no plan, the outputs will be inconsistent. You can't motivate your way out of bad inputs. You redesign the machine. Before we start, the goal is not perfection. The goal is reliability. 1 reliable action per day beats 7 perfect days, followed by 2 weeks of nothing. Discipline is built through repetition, not intensity. System 1. Friction wins. Discipline is friction. What's easy happens. What's hard dies. If a habit requires constant resistance, it won't survive. So your job is to engineer friction, not to win a daily battle. Start with a friction audit. Ask, what are the 3 habits that steal my time? What are the 3 habits that move my life forward? Then do one simple thing. Increase friction for the bad, reduce friction for the good. Make bad habits harder. Put your phone charger in another room. Remove social apps from your home screen. Log out after every session. Use grayscale at night. Place junk food out of sight or don't buy it at all. The goal is not control. The goal is delay. Make good habits easier. Lay out workout clothes the night before. Keep a water bottle on your desk. Keep a book on your pillow. Keep your laptop open with the project already loaded. If the first step is already done, the second step is much more likely. This is why environment beats character. Your environment is a silent script. It tells you what to do next without asking. Design that script, because if you don't, your phone, your cravings, and your stress will design it for you. System 2, the 2-minute start. Your brain doesn't hate work. It hates starting. Starting feels like friction, so you reduce the start cost until it's almost stupid, and you commit to starting, not finishing. Not, I'll train for an hour. Instead, I'll put on shoes and step outside. Not, I'll write a chapter. Instead, I'll open the document and write 1 sentence. Not, I'll clean the whole room. Instead, I'll clear 1 surface. The 2-minute start is a gateway. It bypasses the emotional debate. And once the engine is running, it's easier to keep moving than to stop. You're not tricking yourself. You're respecting how the brain works. If you stop after 2 minutes, you still win. Because you kept the promise. And keeping promises is how you rebuild trust with yourself. That trust is the real foundation of discipline. System 3, identity over goals. Goals are outcomes. Identity is a standard. Outcomes are negotiable. Standards aren't. A goal says, I want results. Identity says, this is what I do. Replace outcome language with identity language. Not, I'm trying to work out. Say, I train. Not, I want to read more. Say, I read daily. It sounds small, but it shifts the question from, do I feel like it, to, what does someone like me do? Then create daily evidence. Evidence can be tiny. 1 set, 1 page, 1 focused sprint. Identity is built by proof, not by desire. You become what you repeat, especially on the days when no one is watching. System 4. If, then rules. Willpower collapses in chaos. So you pre-decide. If, then rules turn discipline into a script. Scripts don't negotiate, they execute. Examples. If it's 7 o'clock a.m., then I train for 20 minutes. If I feel resistance, then I do the 2-minute start only. If I miss a day, then I never miss twice. If I want to scroll, then the phone goes into another room for 30 minutes. Notice what these rules do. They eliminate decision fatigue. They create certainty, and certainty reduces stress. When the plan is clear, your brain stops searching for escape routes. System 5. One keystone habit. When life feels messy, people try to fix everything. That creates overwhelm, and overwhelm creates avoidance. Instead, choose one habit that upgrades the rest. Common keystones. A consistent sleep schedule, daily training or walking, a fixed morning routine, and one protected deep work block. Pick one. Make it non-negotiable. Your life will reorganize around what you protect. Keystone habits work because they create momentum and identity at the same time. When you sleep on time, everything becomes easier. Cravings drop, focus improves, mood stabilizes. When you train daily, your standards rise across the board. System 6. Track without drama. You don't need motivation. You need feedback. Track behavior, not feelings. Feelings lie. Data doesn't. Use a simple checklist. Train, deep work, read, clean, sleep on time. That's it. No guilt, no story, just marks on a page. When you see the pattern, you can adjust the system instead of blaming yourself. A powerful rule. Track the minimum. Track the 2-minute start, not the perfect session. Track opened the project, not finished the project. This keeps you consistent, and consistency is the engine that makes progress inevitable. System 7. Nervous system discipline. This is the part most people ignore. If your nervous system is overloaded, discipline becomes expensive. Stress makes your brain chase comfort, not because you're weak, but because you're trying to regulate pain. So recovery is part of discipline. Sleep, sunlight, water and protein, walking, quiet, fewer dopamine spikes late at night. When your baseline is calm, discipline feels lighter. Not because you became stronger, but because your system stopped fighting you. Here's a practical reset protocol when you feel off. Drink water, eat protein, take a 10-minute walk outside, and do one 2-minute start. That's it. Don't analyze your life. Reset your physiology. Then act. Now let's connect the systems. Friction makes the right action easy. The 2-minute start gets you moving. Identity keeps the standard high. If, then rules remove debates. Keystone habits create leverage. Tracking creates feedback. Recovery keeps the system stable. This is how disciplined people operate. They don't rely on motivation, they rely on design. They make the default behavior align with their goals. They remove temptation where possible, and they reduce the cost of starting. Your environment right now is training you, either toward focus or toward distraction. Your calendar is training you, either toward consistency or toward chaos. Your sleep is training you, either toward stability or toward cravings. Everything trains you, so train yourself on purpose. Here's the 24-hour challenge. Pick one system and apply it today. Move your charger. Write one if-then rule. Build a 2-minute start ritual. Choose one keystone habit to protect tonight. Track it once. Keep it simple. Then comment, systems, willpower, when it's done. Because discipline isn't a personality trait. It's a design choice. And once you design it, you don't have to fight yourself every day. You just execute.